North, South, East, West, very few MCs are as respected as this man. Former member of the seminal rap group, Ghetto Boys. Pioneer Southern hip hop, internets. I bring to the Combat Jack Show tonight, Mr. Scarface. What's up, sir? Yo, what's up, Face?
Y'all know y'all not that goddamn happy to see me.
I'm very happy to see you, man. Yo, man.
Got motherfuckers all in the back class. What's up?
Yo, man, welcome to New York, man.
Man, I love it out here, man.
Yeah, what are you doing out here, man? I heard you moved out here, bro.
I kind of live in New York a little bit now.
What is that about, man?
It's a lot of shit going on out here.
So I think this is fascinating, man, because across the board, man, people consider you one of the greatest rappers of all time, one of the greatest MCs of all time.
I don't consider myself that.
But people do.
Well,
your surroundings do. Like the critics and the authorized, tastemakers believe that.
That's their fault.
Source magazine, had you at what, number 17 of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I think that's very cool. But who?
At least they remember me, Out of the 12 million motherfuckers trying to rap, they still remember me.
But you had.
How many other people, Combat, were willing to open up the onion when you talk about the mind? When you talk about like the frailty of the mind, that shit is still the most incredible thing. To admit, I might be
losing my mind. Like, let's go back to that, because I think that was the record, and you and the Ghetto Boys at the time, and Mind Playing Tricks on Me. We had never heard a record like that.
Oh.
Like I might be losing my. I know you did that record. I know you did. Like, how did you come up with that record? Because that's the first time the Ghetto Boys.
Like my grandmother has a book of shit that she says.
Right.
And if you look at it, I can't look at it because it just fucking breaks me down. It made me remember when I was a little boy and, just growing up in that house. Mm-hmm. My grandma. And she's still alive. She's 84 years old, going on 85. Cool. She ain't letting no grass grow under her feet. She's alive. You know what I mean?
She's active.
You got some 85-year-old just...
Mm-hmm. With the little drool.
Gotta wipe their ass.
Yeah, that's not grandma.
In the wheelchair,
she's moving around.
Right, that's nice.
And she's still strong. Like I don't shake her hand because she squeezed my hand so hard. And I'm serious.
Right.
If you ever meet her, hold your hand out there and let her squeeze your shit. Yeah. She's got a book of, and the kids did it. Like all of the things that grandma said, everything, a lot of shit that my grandmother said, and it's funny as hell. And they are titles for records. They are, and the minute I get enough courage to open that book and read those titles, because it fucks me up so bad. It fucks me up so bad to open that book, man, because it's our whole fucking
history in a sense.
In that book with that lady. And it's a cold piece of work. I remember I was doing it on MTV, and we was in the middle of it. And man, I opened that book, man, we was right in the middle of this shit.
Right.
And I was reading through that shit, and I just was
Were you the writer for most of the entries there in the book?
Hell no, she was. My grandma was. The kids wrote the shit down. Okay, but this shit is crazy, man.
So getting back to Mind Playing Tricks on Me.
So it's her saying, and she be talking and shit. And I remember this, and I'm like, Grandma, what the hell? I'm sorry, darling. My mind must be playing tricks on me. Because I could have swore I had my Bible sitting right here, and I wrote a record. I wrote the 3 verses. I wrote A Night I Can't Sleep, and then I wrote the Day by Day Is More Impossible to Cope, and then I wrote the This Year Halloween Fell on the Weekend. Those were my 3 verses. Willie D put a verse in there. Now, I remember when I initially recorded the record, the Ghetto Boys was wrapping up the We Can't Be Stopped album.
Right.
Now, I was working on my solo album, and my Mind Playing Tricks was due to go on my solo album that was gonna follow the We Can't Be Stopped album, right? And as I'm turning in songs, I'm getting spoon-fed money here and here and here and here, to take care of myself or whatever. I'm throwing up songs, and that song's one of the songs, that was supposed to make the album. But shit, man, Jay played that record. I guess I don't know how it happened, But I guess he must have played it for the people at Priority or whatever,
Right.
and they were
like,
talking about how big that fucking record was.
Yeah. Going back to your first record, man.
Okay.
I want to take you back. Premium, hold up that record, man.
Please don't hold it.
Look at that. That's Mr. Scarface right there, man. What's going on through your mind, man, when you're taking that picture, man? When you mean mugging the camera right there, man.
Shit.
And that bowler hat is so serious.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And the links is so
Threads.
the links be like, what's going on there, man?
Motherfucking money. That money. Yeah, I was fresh off the corner too. I still had the corner on my face. Look at that.
Look at that, man.
I need some powder. You see that corner?
You need some makeup on the face right
makeup
there.
on my face. That's straight corner. Straight off that corner.
It's crazy. I look at that image, I see
On the
about
cool,
6
you know what?
rappers. I see about 6 rappers in there. You 6 of your children from that picture.
Yeah.
You see them?
Yeah, I got.
You see how many children you got?
Let me see. You know what? It's a Ghetto Boys picture too. Turn it around.
Turn it around. Look at that.
Yeah, he's talking about fucking Willie. You know that's real money, right?
That's
Real shotgun too, right?
That's a real motherfucking shotgun too. That's really somebody's house.
Now that's another thing. Like coming from New York, and you guys were like the first window that I saw from Texas. Like you guys were that window, because New York was very close-minded. It was very.
Oh shit!
It was,
That's why I'm tripping out every time dude. If you get in the car, close the door, turn the radio on, and close your eyes, you think you're somewhere else.
See, now that's another question that I wanted to ask you later on, but I'm gonna ask you right now, man. How do you feel about the Houston influence being so prevalent all over the place, particularly in New York right now? You got the ASAP Rockies, in a sense, paying homage to that sound. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? You got cats sipping lean right now in New York.
I mean, definitely trendsetters, but Houston is got some some trendsetters.
Right.
But New York is trendsetter too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course, but it seems like now we're trend setting other people's trends.
or following the trend.
Exactly.
Like I would never, and from back then when I started,
Right.
from going to the new music seminar and getting booed, to coming out here and fucking in the front of everybody's line when I walk up, a face. Like, I would have never thought that, to be, shut out by the backpackers. Like, we don't want to play that shit up here. To hearing 2 Chainz on radio out here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, whoa.
So how does that make you feel? Is it a sense of pride?
Nah,
Or it's just-
I don't really feel nothing.
Right.
I feel like that's a train.
That's the train.
Yeah.
We in the hood.
Cool.
Combat Jack Show is in your hood.
Goddamn show is. You know what I think about when I see that train going up there?
What?
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Welcome back.
And the dreams that remain.